And welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all been doing well. So I've been kicking around the idea of making a series of videos going through my entire Steam library and all the titles that require a game manager like Ubisoft Connect. And those games I'll be running through Lutris. And if you remember from my previous videos where I show my Steam library, there's a bunch of Assassin's Creed games and Watch Dogs and some other Ubisoft titles. Those will be run through Lutris in a later video down the road, as a part of this series, of course. Now, you might be wondering, why am I doing this? Well, I want to show those curious about Linux or new to Linux that gaming is absolutely a viable alternative to Windows. A more in-depth review, I guess, than I mentioned in my previous videos, particularly the video that I made entitled They Lied to You About Linux. I did cover that a little bit at the end of the video. This is going to be a lot more in-depth. I currently have around 228 games in my Steam library at the making of this video. But I do plan on adding a couple more, one of them being the Jujutsu Kaisen game that came out at the beginning of February. Anyway, so I know that some of you have well over 1,000 games, but I'm not quite at your level yet. Anyway, I'm a bit limited on hard drive space, so I can't download all 228 games and the other Ubisoft Connect games at one time. So I'm going to focus on about 5 to 10 games per video, give or take. And importantly, I just don't want to show a 30-second clip, so I'm going to show around 3 to 5 minutes per game, because I really think that gives you a much better idea of how the game runs on Linux, something that a 30-second video clip just, I don't think, really can do that. So if this series has a lot of interest, it'll be a lot of content for me to put out, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I'll also be running Mango HUD, which will be at the top left corner of the screen. For those of you who don't know, Mango HUD is a utility that displays your screen resources used by the game while you're actively playing it. And it will show us our frame rate as well. One more item I'll be displaying is the type of input device I'll be using per game. So under the Mango HUD display in the top left corner, you'll see either a keyboard representing a keyboard and mouse or a controller. There won't be much voiceover in the actual video itself because, quite frankly, there just isn't much to say. So I'll let the video speak for itself. However, I do ask that you pay attention to the start of each game, because I'm going to be showing you which version of Proton you'll need, if you need any at all. If any of the games in the upcoming videos require any tweaking or configuration other than simply selecting the compatibility tool, we'll take a moment to discuss the steps needed for that particular game, or if the game just doesn't work, we'll discuss that too. Okay, so these videos do take a bit of work, so I'm more or less testing the waters with this first one to kind of see if the interest is there. If it is, I'll keep making them until we get through all 228 plus the Ubisoft Connect games, and I might even go through some actual Linux native games like Tux Racer and so on. Also, if there's a game you absolutely want to see run on Linux, let me know in the comments, and if there's interest and it doesn't cost a fortune, I may go ahead and grab it and toss it on the list. Real quick before we start, I have upgraded my GPU and RAM since the last video, so I'm currently running an RX 7800 XT and 64 gigs of RAM instead of 32, but I am still using the Ryzen 5600G CPU. Alright, so thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the final brief at the end of the video. I'm going to cover a couple of other videos I'm currently working on as well. Hopefully I'll have those out by the end of next week, if maybe not the middle. And so with that out of the way, let's get to it.
The large group of individuals that can't fire a suspect.
Oh yeah, I'm on desk. 10-4.
Victoria, we got a visual.
Run to the breach on that. What are the orders? Affirmative.
Adelaide Road?
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide. That's going to be a 90 hour. Show me going to the other 10-11.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
113, Lieutenant.
at 1011 on 11652 Sudson. 5-16 Craft Avenue.
Search, continue.
Copy that, yes, over.
113, Lieutenant.
Run to the breach on 7885.
13 King 84.
Search, continue.
707, please, okay.
What are the orders? Affirmative.
5-16 Craft Avenue.
20.
Ready for the next case.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? I need help. It's burning.
I'm sorry, ma'am. What's burning?
It's burning. Send in the fire brigade immediately, please.
Okay, ma'am, I need you to calm down. What is burning?
My car. There's a smoke coming from under the hood. Send in firefighters.
Ma'am, where are you? What I want you to do is get away from your car right away. Do it as safely as you can, okay?
Okay.
Is anyone hurt?
No. No one is hurt. Will you send help?
Okay, I'm sending the fire department.
Well, I'm waiting. 2247 West Monroe.
The large group of individuals that can't fire a suspect. I'll wait for the location on the 77 I-Date. That a citizen from church on the central wasn't important.
7937 Avenue, House, please.
Secure up central, please. Search. Standing by.
On air. I'm on desk. 10-4. 5-16 Craft Avenue.
Search, continue. Run to the breach on 7885.
You got any FTOs with a PPO in 12?
I'll wait for the location on the 77 I-Date.
D39 is going to be at 9.
Reporting. 10-4.
Copy that, yes, over. Alright, we got 015. Requesting air the situation on 77 go and going down to the straight paint and all the central such way. So, gotta get this in and having out all the stuff that we got. So, requesting help 787.
Search, continue.
That a citizen from church on the central wasn't important.
7937 Avenue, House, please.
I got a situation on 78.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. That's working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
The wind! I can't fly straight!
Use the winds to guide you, amateurs.
You're inside the clouds.
Fly between those rocks and this wind?
Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Missile incoming!
Missile.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Requesting assistance.
Caution. Missile.
The regular forces' secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia.
Missile.
They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Caution. Pull up.
Fire! They have nowhere to run!
Pull up. Caution.
This'll help.
Oh, I had something I wanted to tell you. Always. Make sure you got your gear prepped. I ain't your mama. Fireteam, this is a rescue mission. You're boarding Katanga, a derelict orbital refinery. Ingress is via the forward airlock. You'll locate... We got a ping on Dr. Honecker's personal data transmitter. He's not far in. First, we need a deck plan. Pull one off a terminal and chlorine extraction. Huh. Just emergency lights. And maybe we can kick the backup power after we grab Honecker. Patch into the console. I'll pull it down over wireless. Give me a second. I got a deck plan. Backup generator is beyond Honecker's ping. We can kick it after we grab him. Our man should be in the junction ahead. Honecker, this is the Colonial Marines. You hearing me? Acid damage. Not encouraging. Continue your sweep. He should be right here. High speed incoming. Get hot. Short bursts. Way more than I expected. Signal from behind. Too many. So many. Hey, on the deck, Honecker's PDT chip. He cut it out. But why?
Alright, well that wraps up episode 1, the first 5 games in the series. I did notice though a little bit of a sound issue with Ace Combat at the very beginning of the game. I know the sound works because I played through the game up to 40% of it or so, and I've never had an issue like that before, so I'm not sure if that was a minor glitch in the game or if it was an OBS issue. Anyway, so the next series, probably 5 more games, maybe 6 or 7. I don't want to stretch the videos out too long. And also, too, real quick, I am working on a video I should have out on Monday or maybe Tuesday. I am replacing the left and right bumper on my Steam Deck. So I'm working on a how-to guide to do that from start to finish. And I'm also working on another video on the side using VirtualBox. How to install it, how to install different ISOs from different distributions, and to kind of play around with that a little bit. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and leave a like if you liked it, and leave a comment if you so choose. Alright, have a great rest of your weekend.